Budgeting can be like a diet. You have a cheat day and totally fall off the wagon. So do you just give up and go back to an unhealthy lifestyle? No, I break my budget all the time. Life throws unexpected expenses at me every time. And even though I try really hard to take all these odds and ends into my budget, sometimes it just works out the way I want it to. Fixing a broken budget requires a combination of analysis, planning, and disciplined execution. Here are some quick fixes for a broken budget that get me back on track every time. Emergency fund. Establish or replenish an emergency fund to cover unexpected expenses. This can prevent you from going over budget when unforeseen costs arise. Try a spending freeze. I love a good spending freeze. Said no one ever. Doing a spending freeze can be tough, but sometimes the challenge of them is enough to motivate most to try. Keep it doable. Start with a week or two, or go for a month if you think you can. You'll be surprised how much money you can save up in a month when you stop all unnecessary spending. And all that money you save up can go a long way in paying off whatever unexpected debt that popped up. Remember your goals. It can be really easy to get off track with our budget when we forget why we set a budget in the first place. When I start overspending and going over my budget for items I really don't need, I dig deep for the original reason it was so important for me to pay off my debt and live frugally. Create a realistic budget. Develop a realistic budget based on your current financial situation. Assign funds to essential expenses first, then assign money to non-essential categories based on priority. In our next video, we will give you easy ideas on how to make a budget. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Make extra money. There is no better way to pay off debt and fix a broken budget than to make extra money and throw every dime at it. Making extra can be difficult. Not all of us have the time to work more jobs or the skills to come up with money-making ideas. But if you get creative enough, you can find ways to come up with extra money to pay off your unexpected debt. You can try these simple ways to make extra money from home that literally anyone can do. Or you can try coming up with cash in a different way. Perhaps there are some things you can sell around the house. Furniture or clothing, even appliances or old phones. Often bring in enough extra cash to pay for unexpected expenses. Use budgeting tools. Consider using budgeting apps or tools to track your income and expenses automatically. These tools can provide insights into your spending patterns. Keep in mind it's normal to break a budget once in a while. I recommend keeping track of the dates you have a broken budget, the amount you went over, and the reasons. Keeping track of your budgeting fails with a simple notebook will help you to recognize a pattern and see how often it's happening and why. And that really might be the key to stopping you from breaking your budget in the future. What other ways do you have to fix a broken budget? I'd love to hear your tips in the comments below.